Hey there, everybody. We just landed in Hilton Head from Goshen just a few minutes ago and dropped off a couple passengers. We're quick turning out to Raleigh, and there was some weather we had to work our way around, that you can see behind me over here, and we're going to have to work through that again going back to Raleigh, so should be a good flight. Let's go fly. All right, we're ready to start up. Since it's quick turn, the ITT is pretty hot. It's got to be down approaching 150. I usually like to be at least 150 or lower. So we'll have to dry motor the engine for a little bit, and it'll get some air moving through there, and it'll cool down before we introduce fuel. So we are clear left, center, and right. And we'll bump the starter, let it motor for a while, and then once it's below 150, we'll introduce fuel. There's 150, we'll go fuel, 2, 3, we have the light off within 10 seconds, that's good. Be careful to watch the spikes here, it'll be warmer than normal. Out of Goshen, the second spike was 750. Everything looks good so far. Good start. We'll go above 950 and around 65% NG. All right, let's see if it should still be Lima.
Wind 180 at 9er, gust 15, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 260.21, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 21 in use, advise initial contact. You have Mike. Field at airport information, Mike. 2250 Zulu, wind 180 at 9er, gust 15, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 260.21, altimeter 3008. Visual approach runway 21 in use, advise initial contact. You have Mike. Field at airport.
All right, information, Mike. Let's go with clearance call. Clearance Pilatus 921 November Golf, IFR to Raleigh.
Number 921 November Golf, Hendon Tower, runway correction clear to Raleigh is filed, maintain 2000, expect level 230 within 10 minutes, departure is 12512, squawk 1002.
921 November Golf, cleared to Raleigh is filed, 2000, 230 in 10 minutes, departure 2512, squawk 1002.
Number 1 November Golf, feedback correct.
1002 on the squawk, 2512 in COM 1 for departure, and we'll set 2000 as our initial altitude. Looks like right now that round actually looks pretty decent. Might have to do a little bit diverting once we get in the air. Alright, it's been a minute, no cast messages for the ice protection system. Ground 1 November Golf at signature with Mike, taxi.
Class 1 November Golf behind the citation, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
21 via Alpha behind the citation, 921 November Golf. Alright, we'll flash the guy up there.
To my whiskey left turn, give way the Pilatus that's coming up behind the jet, then taxi to ramp.
Alright, behind the citation. Welcome aboard the PC-12. We're headed up to Raleigh. Got some weather in the way. And should be just about an hour. It might be a little over that with some diversions. But other than this little line of weather we got to get through, it should be a good flight, and should be a nice sunset landing in Raleigh. Thanks for coming along.
Riverjet 824 is ready when you are. Riverjet 824, Hilton Tower, runway 21, clear for takeoff. Turn left, 090. Runway 21, clear for takeoff, left turn, 090, Riverjet 824.
Alright, we'll go ahead and test the radar. Put it out to 50 miles, let it run its test signal. Should display all 4 color bars across the whole range. And then we'll go ahead and turn the weather on. It's got a squat switch, but the procedure is to go all the way, pitch up, and we'll range down to 5 miles. Tower 921 November Golf, holding short of 21, we're ready to go.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, hold short, have you on just a moment.
Holding short, 1 November Golf. Alright, let that citation get some spacing with us and then we'll be good to go.
Riverjet 824, contact B for departure. For departure, have a good night, Riverjet 824. You too.
Go ahead and start the fat eye fly. We've got flaps at 15 for normal takeoff. Vent seaters are okay. Takeoff config will go away when we get flight idle on the condition lever. Amps are below 30. ACS is in auto. Trims are all in the green. And we'll stop there and we'll get ice protection once we're clear for takeoff.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, runway 21, clear for takeoff. Left turn, run 090.
Left 09021, clear for takeoff, 921 November Golf. Alright, left 090, set that. Alright, probes, windshield heats, and lights. And we'll get flight idle once we take the runway.
Approaching runway 21. Entered runway 21, 4,900 feet remaining.
Wind was 180 at 9, gust 15 I think it was. We're on the runway, flight idle, feel left crosswind, pass is clear. Here we go.
Entered runway 21, 4,800 feet remaining.
All the gauges are good, power is set as expected around 42 psi, airspeed's coming up.
100P has disconnected.
70, 80, right at 1,000 feet. Positive rate on the brakes, gears coming up. Okay, and we'll turn the yaw damper on, turn the taxi and landing lights off. And we are at least 400 AGL. We'll go ahead and turn left to 090. We are clear out here on the left.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, contact B for departure. Good night.
To departure, 1 November Golf. Good night. And we're 1,000 AGL. We'll bring the flaps up. And flip to departure. Good evening, view for departure, Pilatus 902, 1 November Golf, 1,500, climbing 2,000, heading 090.
Pilatus 902, 1 November Golf, view for departure, climb maintain 6,000 at it.
6,000, 1 November Golf. Alright, ident has been pressed, 6,000 is set and armed.
092, 1 November Golf, radar contact 1 mile southeast Hilton Head, climb in at 1,700 feet, turn left on course.
Left on course, now 2 checks, 1 November Golf. Alright, left on course. Go ahead and put our heading bug to our on course.
1 November Golf, continue your climb to 1010,000.
Continue climb to 1010,000, 1 November Golf. And then we will go direct to Florence, activate that again, and activate nav on the flight director. And that is active. We're going 10,000. Bug their speed.
Go ahead.
For the flight director.
097 Sierra, A firm, I'm not showing anything close to you at the moment. There is some light to moderate cells about 40 miles northeast of your position. 697 Sierra, thanks. November 1 November Golf, safe flight conditions?
Or VMC 1 November Golf.
Number 97 Sierra, there's a Pilatus at your 12 o'clock, 10 miles, reported to VMC. Good, thank you, Grant.
Thanks for the shout out, whoever that was. I didn't catch your call sign. That's pretty cool. Alright, up in front of us, it looks like we will be good between these cells. On the ADS-B, or I'm sorry, on the XM display here, it's just showing mostly green and a little bit of yellow, no red along our route, so could be good. Go ahead and tilt our radar down, adjust it so we're painting some ground. The small radar like the Pilatus, I guess I can't say if this is true for bigger radars, but in the Pilatus I recommend about half of the display show ground returns. I want to say some of the bigger ones in so the bigger radars with the bigger antenna that are more powerful. I want to say they recommend outer quarter, but I haven't flown with those. And we are outside of bird area, so we'll close the inertial separator. Bring our ITT down. We're about 789, and I like to climb around 780. That is a beautiful view off the left wing out there.
November 1, November Golf, contact Jacksonville Center 132.92. Have a wonderful flight.
3292, 1 November Golf, so long. Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Pilatus 921 November Golf, 10,000.
921 November Golf, Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 230, scattered areas of moderate heavy precip, continue for the next 50 miles along your route of flight.
Climb maintain flight level 230, and I'll advise of any deviations, 1 November Golf. Alright, so I've been looking at this that's kind of off our, up ahead to our left. It's only green on the XM, and it's only green here on the radar out the nose. You can see this part continues to come in. This is ground returns out here, but that would be that storm there. It continues to move down the screen, or down the scope. So I feel comfortable with the distance we are from it, considering that it's all green and it has been dissipating. This section was a lot of red in it when we came into Hilton Head, and now it's all green and falling apart. So we should be good to go through. Should be pretty smooth. Maybe a couple bumps, but I don't expect it to be too crazy. Another thing we could do.
921 November Golf, contact Jack Center 133.45.
Jack Center 3345, 1 November Golf, so long. Evening, Jack Center, Pilatus 921 November Golf, 16,000, climbing 230.
Alright, a couple of frequencies, same time there. November 921 November Golf, I did catch 2 areas of moderate heavy precipitation with scattered embedded extreme along your route to the north for about the next 50 to 60 miles. Advise you need to deviate.
1 November Golf, will go.
Who else calls?
Alright, so I was saying we could tilt up the radar more to get rid of all the ground returns, and that should expose any areas of weather.
Oh, absolutely. How much
We'll go up, let's try 5 degrees. You can see over here we have barely any ground returns, kind of some spots. And so looks like some anomaly blocks you can see in there. And then this section is all green. So that is this area that's off of our nose.
Climbing through transition altitude.
4 flights lying to us today.
Center 1355, 26.5 down to 240.
18,000 feet is transition altitude in the U.S., where we switch from thousands of feet in altitude to flight levels. And we'll set the altimeter to 2992 inches of mercury, or that's standard. So here in another 600 feet, once we get to 18, we'll just push the button and go standard. And there we are at 180, it's standard. And the altimeters do match.
Camerajet 826, contact Jack Center 133.
So I really hope that 360 camera out there is working. Can't really tell from here.
Cover 5145, I've got one fix to give you for the
I
north
could get
gate of
some
Savannah.
really cool footage. I'm not sure how it'll do. Temperature outside is -5 Celsius here, and we're only at 18,500. So once we get to 230, I imagine the battery life will die very quickly. I don't know if we'll get anything on the landing, but takeoff should be cool.
November 1 November Golf, does it look like you're going to need deviations ahead?
Negative 1 November Golf.
Thank you.
All right, well here we are at 230, our cruising altitude, and yeah, that worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. That line really fell apart a lot more than I was kind of expecting, and worked out perfect, no deviations at all, smooth. We're under an hour to Raleigh, so I'll let George fly here and set the power and check back in a little bit. All right, we got the power set here at 230. We set it at about 28.8. That's given us 263 knots, which is right at book speed on 425 pounds per hour. And looking at our route, we are past all of that precip out there, and just a few clouds going into Raleigh, but it's nothing that's too low. We won't even need an instrument approach. And looking out here, it's beautiful out here. We got a little bit of that precip, those cells over there, no problem at all. And just looks like a really nice day out here. All right, got it to focus. It looks like a really nice day out here. All the weather's behind us. I'll talk to you guys on the descent.
November 1, November Golf, contact Washington Center 135.2.
91 November Golf, watch your on.
Welcome back, everybody. We're descending out of 20,000 for 17,000. We got a restriction to cross 35 miles this side of Sand Hills, Sierra Delta Zulu, at 17,000. So we've started a descent for that. And we're about 100 miles out of Raleigh, so we should be close enough to pick up their ATIS. So let's grab that real quick.
Raleigh Durham International Airport ATIS information, Sierra 23510. Wind 040 at 4. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 6,000. 14,000 scattered. Ceiling 5,000 broken. Temperature 23, 2.15. Altimeter 3016. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure 2101027820233533004. Simultaneous dependent and converging approaches in view. Expect visual approach runway 5 left, 5 right, 32. Notice to air mission. Taxiway Echo closed between Taxiway Alpha and Taxiway Bravo 1.
Contact Raleigh on 124.
North Cargo Ramp and Taxiway.
Actually, now it's 12767. Have a good night. 2767, below 764.
5 closed. Frequency 119.3 out of service. Bird activity in vicinity of Raleigh Durham International
921 November Golf, going to maintain 11000.
Combined
11000, 1 November Golf.
Traffic use 127.45. All ground traffic use 121.9er. Aircraft pad Terminal 1. Contact ground control on 121.9er for putback. Attention all aircraft 5G notice to air missions in effect for Raleigh Durham International Airport. For further information, contact live service frequencies. Grade 1.7 miles southwest Raleigh Durham International Airport 414 feet. 200 FP crane 1.5 miles southwest Raleigh Durham International Airport. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Sierra.
Well, we got information Sierra. That was a painfully long ATIS. But we've got wind 040 at 4.
Contact table approach 127.8.
Approach 127.8, 1 November Golf. Slow approach, Pilatus 902, 1 November Golf, 16,000, descending 11,000.
Pilatus 902, 1 November Golf, no approach, slope number 3014, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend 9,000, 1 November Golf.
All right, we got 3014 set, descend to 9,000. And we are planning the visual to 5 left, right, or 3-2. So considering where Atlantic is, hopefully they'll give us 5 right. That'll be a nice easy turnoff into Atlantic. Used to be TAC Air there a year or so ago, maybe a couple years ago. They were bought out by Atlantic. The 360 camera is finally flashing red after 54 minutes, plus a little bit.
I started that one before engine start. I am shocked that it survived that long. It was like, you know, the entire cruise was about 3 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 15 Celsius, so that is brutal conditions. Spending 20-25 minutes at that temperature, but also 175 mile an hour wind. That is, I'm amazed that it lasted that long. I imagine it won't last another 15 minutes to landing, but maybe I'll be surprised. Gonna go ahead and load ground in there. The ground east will be 21.9. And I'll wait on approach. I think we'll get switched another time to another approach controller. I'll hold off on switching that one. And I'll go ahead and turn the radar off. There's no need to have it on. And go ahead and turn some lights on, because it is going to be dusk by the time we land. Alright, we are now on the Buzzy 1 arrival. Going from Sandhills to Buzzy. This is one of those pretty simple arrivals. We're just going to go to Buzzy and then to the RDU, the Raleigh Durham VOR, and then expect, well, we're going to expect radar vectors after Buzzy.
Contact Raleigh approach 124.905, yeah.
Approach 2495, 1 November Golf. Good night. Hello, Raleigh approach, Pilatus 921 November Golf, 10,000 descending 9,000 with information Sierra. 1 to go.
November 921 November Golf, Raleigh approach, 2-minute 3017, Sierra's current, runway 5 right.
5 right, 1 November Golf.
Number 39 Tango, did you call 6? Number 3 Foxtrot Delta, thanks, clear visual approach, runway 5 right. Clear visual, 5 right, 3 Foxtrot.
And this guy's clearing people for the approach, so that means that he's going to switch us over to tower. So tower, lists several here. Let's just double check. Yes, they've got an east and west tower, so 5 right would be 2745. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Then if for some reason they give us a different one, we can, or give us the other one, we can switch it then, but we're prepared.
Number 453 Foxtrot Delta, again you are clear visual approach, 5 right, towers 12745. Good day. Clear visual, 5 right, no tower, 3 Fox Delta, how to go.
There we go, 2745. Switch the last guy over. So we will plan on that. Gonna go ahead and load up the ILS, the 5 right, from Autos. That's as far out as I can load it from, so I'll have all the fixes.
Number 921 November Golf, you can navigate direct Permi, that's the final approach fix, runway 5 right, you're welcome to keep the speed up.
Direct Permi, we'll keep the speed up, 1 November Golf. Alright, perfect timing. He gave us direct Permi. The reason I chose the ILS is because usually if they're going to give you a fix, it's going to be on the ILS, not on RNAV. So we've got direct Permi, and we can activate that, and we are on our way, and we are in go fast mode. This is as fast as we can go. And we'll go ahead and turn the lights on since we're below 10,000. And 109.5 is the ILS, or the localizer frequency, for 5 right. We've got that tuned in to help us make sure we don't accidentally line up with the taxiway or 5 left or something weird.
Number 921 November Golf, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
My discretion to 4,000, 1 November Golf. Alright, my discretion to 4,000, which means I'm going to hold it high here for a little bit. And we're going to activate VNAV. And that'll take us down on a 3-degree glide path down to the runway. And we are inside of 30 miles or 29.5 miles out.
Runway 5 left.
Should be able to pick it up before too long out there.
Is this
All right,
A20
so,
Whiskey Fox calling again?
You guys that are opposing bases fans will appreciate that. This, we are, you can't see it, but just off our right, just a couple miles, is Taco Truck Airport. And we're here in opposing bases country. Great podcast. If you guys are into podcasts, highly recommend that one. A couple air traffic controllers from Greensboro that talk about all things ATC.
Pass Charlie below in 12.2
Have cool
miles.
names for airports, like Taco Truck Airport. Alright, I think I see the runway, or the airport. I can't positively identify any... Oh, is that the beacon? Alright, got the beacon, that's the airport. Approach 921 November Golf. I have the airport in sight when it helps.
1 November Golf, clear visual approach 25 right.
Clear the visual 5 right, 1 November Golf.
JetBlue 386, radar contact.
Alright, clear the visual. I will go ahead and hand fly.
12,000.
But we will just continue direct to Permy. That'll be a nice course for us.
170, and I said you can expect 32 or 5 right. Your choice, let me know.
040 at 4 is the wind, so it'll be a slight left crosswind, but not much at all, just 4 knots. That tower that's flashing up there on the right is 1,579 feet tall. That is really big. And when those lights burn out, somebody's got to climb up that thing to change them.
78 on departure, radar contact. Turn right direct Hurt. Resume the Hurt 4. Maintain 12,000. Number 921 November Golf. Contact Raleigh Tower 127.45.
Tower 2745, 1 November Golf. Good day.
Good day.
Alright, we'll just hold this heading until we intercept our localizer, and we'll go over to Tower. Tower 921 November Golf, visual 5 right.
Number 921 November Golf, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 right, clear to land.
5 right, cleared to land, 921 November Golf. Alright, I got the runway in sight. I see the left side and the right side. We're headed for the right. Continuing to slow up. Alright, we are below 165. We got a 5-knot buffer. We'll go ahead and do flaps 15, approach flaps. Localizer and glide slope captured on the FMS. Or, I'm sorry, on the flight director. And flaps are set 15. We'll go ahead and go gear down. I try to not run flaps and gear at the same time. I feel like it helps to eliminate... Got 3 green. Help to eliminate stuck flap, false messages. False stuck flap messages. Alright, Giffy P is the mnemonic I use for landing. Gear is down and locked. Inertial separator. We'll open that. And the flaps are set 15. We'll hold them there for a little bit. I'll go ahead and kick the odd damper off, and delta pressure is below 0.7. On glide, on path, everything's looking good. We are cleared to land. You have 3 greens. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go flaps 30. We're below 130 knots. Right, gear is down the lock.
500.
30, indicating 30. Speed looks good. Start kind of slowing down towards a dynamic speed bug here. And about 3/4 dot high. Can you bring the power out? Still have 3 greens. Wheels on the floor. Bring out the power. Round out, look at the end of the runway. Hold it off. And we're down.
2233 is all 5 left.
32233 Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left, clear to land.
5 left, clear to land, American 2233.
Oh, I should have got off there, shoot.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, turn left Alpha 4.
Left Alpha 4, 1 November Golf. Sorry, Southwest I think that was.
Pilatus 1 November Golf, taxi ramp, Alpha, Delta, Juliet, managed frequency.
Alpha Delta Juliet with you, 1 November Golf.
Southwest 36.
Alright, he's running everything. So, Alpha Delta Juliet, it'll be right on Alpha.
Clear for takeoff 5 right with left
And
turn.
then, I think that's Delta's a jog. I gotta take a glance at that here. I'll turn the probes off and the windshield heats. And reset the lights. And bring the flaps up. So Delta is just after this truck here.
Runway 5 right, clear to land.
And welcome to Raleigh, everybody. It was a great flight, much better than expected with the weather. Didn't even need to do any deviations. That was awesome. Got some awesome views. I always love flying around the clouds. Just so beautiful. Thanks for coming along. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like the Pilatus videos and you want to see more of them, you can subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys on the next one.
I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Oh, I'm Jordan. Grant, nice to meet you. Woo, that was almost an endo. I'm a pilot.
Hey, so much.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you just have to look me out earlier.
Gotcha.
Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If I
Hey,
have
thanks
more
for showing me
time-
around. Oh, man. I almost made it.